Hello and welcome to another episode of Rod's Tabletop Hoops. Today we have a revisit with Statis Pro Basketball, a game I have not truly played much since about 1980. I remember playing it in middle school with a neighborhood friend, and he had the 1980 edition. This is the 1988-89 edition with the 87-88 season cards. This is what the box kind of looked like right here. And I hadn't played much of it. I have actually played one of the original iterations of Statis Pro NBPA basketball game. I'll just give you a brief view of that as well. And the board here I've got is it's the two-player board. I've got it wedged up against my camera holder here, kind of angling the cards, so I don't know if they're easy to read or not, but I zoomed in as far as I could. So we're going to play a little bit of this and see how it goes. I reread the instruction manual, and for some reason to me it seems like it's a pretty darn easy game to play. We'll see. There's a few little tricks to the trade. One of the rules they've had since the invention of the three-point shot was there are very few players, unlike today, that actually fired up the three-pointer. And I'll just use Mark Price as an example here. Mark has a couple asterisks right next to the edge of his card, and that means he can shoot up to 2 3-point shots per game. And so there's not many guys that are like that. The Blazers actually have a designated three-point shooter off their bench. His name is Richard Anderson. Richard Anderson, not to be confused with Oscar Goldman. Richard Anderson, the actor, he has 2 asterisks as well. So I'm guessing in this league there's not many others. There are players that apparently have 1 asterisk, and that means they can shoot up to 5 3-point shots a game. And I'm guessing if you had played this game in the current times, you could have a ton of guys with 1 asterisk, or even more asterisks. If they have 0 asterisks, they're not able to shoot. I'm guessing these 11 through 36 and 11 through 26 were Clyde and Terry Porter there. Maybe in a desperation, last minute of a game, down by more than 3 points or something, or down by 3 points, you could probably make that work. But those guys took so few 3-pointers. As an example here, the Cavs made roughly 125 to 130 3-point shots in 87-88, and the Blazers were kind of in the same group. As a matter of fact, I think Kiki Vandeweghe, he made about 22. Mark Price made about 75, which was by far the leader on the Cavs. So these teams are quite interesting. I picked 87-88's Cavs and Blazers because they're just compelling teams that just never won the championship. The Blazers here, I'm starting a unique lineup with Maurice Lucas, one of my favorite all-time Blazers, even though this was his return to the Blazers about 8 years later. Starting him, Steve Johnson was actually an all-star, but he only played 43 games, went into the all-star game, and he's always had ankle problems and issues, and it was kind of the start of the end, beginning of the end for Steve Johnson. Terry Porter and Clyde Drexler just were coming into their own, and then you got Kiki, who had back injury problems, 37 games. The bench has some depth. Richard Anderson can shoot threes. Jerome Kersey had a fantastic year, but I'm putting him on the bench because Kiki was kind of our bonus, paid a lot of money, traded about 5 guys for him to Denver, and this is the swan song for Kiki. Kevin Duckworth actually came into his own, overcame some serious weight problems, and had a couple good years, including an all-star year a year or 2 later. Jerry Seasting, Ronnie Murphy, Charles Jones, not the shot-blocking Charles Jones. This one went to Louisville. There's 2 Charles Jones in the league at the same time. Extremely confusing. Caldwell Jones, 37 or so years old. I mean, he's an old man, and he was actually starting, I think, in the playoffs because of all the injuries the Blazers had. And Michael Holton, who's doing Blazer broadcasting right now as a member of the Blazers. The Cavaliers also have a pretty good bench as well. They had injuries to Ron Harper, played about 57 games. Some key bench players, Phil Hubbard, Craig Elo, who took Harper's place when he got hurt. I think he infamously was the defender of Michael Jordan when the Bulls knocked the Cavs out of the playoffs on a last-second shot. Steph Curry's dad, another good shooter. Once again, he has no characteristic for shooting shots during a regular game. Mike Sanders from UCLA, and Chris Dudley, who I always found was a little overrated because he was very one-dimensional. Kent Benson and Kevin Henderson. So, but as you can see, got 5 starters, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 guys on the Cleveland Cavaliers roster. So I do appreciate the fact that Statis Pro went to the extent to give us some extra players in addition just the top 10, which you play with a lot of traditional games that are dating back before 1980. So, Blazers, they've got how many bench players? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another 13-man roster. So you can't complain when you got 13-man rosters. And I've also just gotten a little piece of news. I think the new Hoops Tabletop Pro Basketball game for 324, 2025 edition has finally issued a bunch of additional players beyond the typical 12-man rosters, because today's rosters, as many know, range at least 15, and sometimes teams play over a course of a season 20, 25, or even 30 players, getting a little ridiculous in my opinion, in addition to the coaching staffs of 8 coaches or more. You have to have a specialist for everything. Of course, the money is big and they can afford it, so more power to them. So anyway, let's get a great start on this game. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep this board format looking. I might just drop the cards down to the to my gaming mat from Inked Gaming. I also have from the old game, I can't show it right now because it's supporting this wedged up board here, but the individual board from the original NBPA game, it's a very small little board as well. But I do appreciate the fact this footprint either way is pretty darn tight, and it's good for broadcasting a game. So let's get started with a jump ball. I believe you just look at the jump ball rating. What we do with this fast action deck is we play once through, we flip the deck over because these are 2-sided cards, and we play through it again, and that encompasses 1/4 of play. One final note before we get started, gives a little more leeway here. There we go. The cards, I got them, and I said, you know what? The corner rounder is needed. Use the 4mm attachment. I rounded all the corners of all the players, in addition to the rounding of the fast action cards. Gives them a little better look, a little more professional look. So either way, let's get started. Let's turn over the first action card and see what the jump ball is. Jump ball. Oh, why is there no jump rating on this thing? Okay, I'm blind. It says jump to home team. It was just combined with the advance. So the home team today will be the Portland Trail Blazers. And let's see how they go with my modified lineup with Maurice Lucas at power forward and Kiki Vandeweghe at small forward. Not a great defensive lineup there. +3 and +4. Here we go. Pass to center. So I've got the ball right here. I don't know if I'll need this marker the whole game. I got Steve Johnson with the ball, and he's going to advance it because I could go up with a hook shot with Steve because his field goal rating, he has no secondary. So let's go with the all-star Steve Johnson. Let's see what he does with a shot number. Shot number 87. That's not going to be good. Steve was an automatic 2 points at Oregon State University. And the rebound, high at F1. Add 4 to the defensive F1. So F1s are right here. I don't think Kiki's going to be able to rebound with Larry Nance, 11 to 25, and Nance gets more. So give Larry the board. And there's also fast breaks. There's a fast break chart under there if I ever want to use it. I'm probably not going to, just because I'm still relearning the game here, playing it again for the first time, as I keep saying. So Larry got the rebound. Action pass to F1. It's Larry. Larry, that's a good percentage shooter as well, but I'm more likely to advance this one. Let's go and advance this one. Pass to choice and use passer assist rating for shots. So we're going to use the 11 to 45 of Nance. We're going to dump it into Doherty here, give him a possibility of scoring. That's an 88. Boy, I'm really hitting the high numbers so far. Yeah, there's no dice rolls. You can probably, this is also a base 8 game, which if you don't know what that means, they don't have 9s and 0s in their numbering system. So an 11 to 48 is really higher than 48%, and 47% from 3 there for Price. So a missed shot, rebound goes to jump ball. So let's do a jump ball. Jump to home team, and the Blazers will take over. Pass to F1. That's going to be Kiki Vandeweghe. Kiki is going to shoot 74. Boy, I'm just getting killed right here. Rebound's going to go to High at F2. So we got Lucas. Defense add 1. So it's 25 for Williams, 26 for Lucas. Offensive rebound. I do not believe there's any offensive rebound putbacks, so the Blazers will just reset. Someone's got to score here. Pass to F2. It's going to be Luke. He's got a secondary rating, so we're going to advance. Pass to the G2. Clyde's going to go up. And it's good. 37. Clyde's 11 to 48, and the Blazers are on the board 2-0. I'm going to throw an assist to Maurice Lucas on that play. I don't know if they really have an assist system in this game. Past F1, it's going to be Larry. Larry's going to shoot it this time. 72, no good. Larry came over in that humongous trade with the Phoenix Suns. Rebound. F2. It's going to be Maurice Lucas, a great rebounder. And that trade entailed Kevin Johnson, among other players, Mark West, and I think they got Mike Sanders and a couple other key players over here, but it also turned those Phoenix Suns into a true contender as they contended in 89 and 90 pretty darn well. Blazer ball. G2. Going to Clyde the Glide. He is going to advance it this time. Going to pass it into Big Steve Johnson, who's going up. 61, no. Rebound. Offensive center, Steve. Kicks it back out to the F1. Kiki Vandeweghe. Kiki, he says, I'm going to shoot a three-point attempt. 21, and it's good. Kiki Vandeweghe gets off one of his 2 3-point attempts he's allowed per game. And the Blazers take the lead. And that worked out pretty well. We'll give Clyde the assist, even though it was a 3-point attempt. And it's kind of funny, I was thinking about the numbers in this deck. I kept getting high ones. I figured, well, Kiki, we haven't had a low one in a while. Let's just give it to Kiki for 3. It's 5-0. Pass to choice. Passing to choice, I'm going to go to Mark Price. Price is going to advance it into Brad Doherty. Doherty's going up. 58, no good by Brad, and they're 0 for 3. Rebound. It's going to go to the F2, and F2 is going to be Maurice Lucas with his 3rd rebound. I knew there was a reason I needed to start him. Passing to the G2, that's Clyde. Clyde likes to gun. We're going up. Good, Clyde Drexler. Blazers, 7. Cavaliers, 0. Lenny Wilkins and the team might need to talk about this one for a little bit. They're off to a slow start, and Clyde Drexler is off to a good start. Consult Z on the next max action card. My rule on this Z thing, I'm not going to, if it takes a player out for injury or a number of plays, it's, injury is one thing, but resting players, I'm not going to do forced rest, so I got to consult the Z on the next rating. It could be a technical foul. You never know. Oh, visiting team F1 must rest. I'm not going to be rolling with that. So here come the Cavs. F1. Larry Nance, pretty good shooter. Do I go up again? Let's advance the ball. Let's go. Passing to Choice. Let's give into Harper. Harper hasn't had the ball. Let's let him shoot. Harper, 47. Oh, my. 46. Oh, I got to remember also, Clyde is a -2, so it's actually a 44. And so Harper did miss that by a little more than it looked. 0 for 4 for Cleveland. Rebound. Defensive G2, Clyde the Glide Drexler. Game moves pretty fast. The flow is pretty good. The accuracy, who knows? We'll see as the game plays on how this game plays accurate. F2 gets the ball. That's Maurice Lucas. He's definitely going to advance it. Advances it to the G1, which is Terry Porter. Porter's going to fire away. And it's a 41, and it's good. Terry Porter. And even if it was his secondary, it would have gone in. But because I advanced it, I got to use the regular field goal attempt. And so that worked out really well. And I think that's from Maurice Lucas. Blazers getting good ball movement and now shooting 57%. And they are killing the Cavaliers 9-0. Action is a defensive foul. So when you get a defensive foul, you check the next card for the who made the foul. So the foul is going to be on foul number 33 if that's in anybody's range. Boop, boop, boop. No. Otherwise, it's the foul drawing one. Whoever's the top foul drawer on Cleveland, and this is an advanced a feature that was advanced probably in the early 1980s or late 1970s, is not in the original game. Foul drawing 18. It looks like Doherty. Was that a foul in the act of shooting? It just says defensive foul. So that's a non-shooter. It's not a foul in the act of shooting. So it looks like Steve Johnson will pick up that foul by being designated as the player. And Steve Johnson has a history of fouling quite a bit. Cavs retain the possession. G2, it's going to be Harp. Harper's going to pass this time. Advance. Pass. Assist rating for shot. Pass to G1, which is Mark Price, using Harper's 11-53 assist rate, which is pretty good. And it's good. Harper with the assist. Price with 2. And the Cavaliers finally score. Almost 3 minutes in. Game moves pretty well. Pass to the F2. F2 is going to be Luke. He's definitely going to advance that ball. Passes over to Kiki. Kiki's going to shoot. 28, it's good. Lucas to Kiki. 11-2. The Blazer fans are loving this so far. Pass to G2. That's going to be Harp. Harper is going to size it up a little bit, but he's going to advance the ball. Pass to Choice. Use the assist rating. Well, Harper's going to pass to a Choice. Let's give it to Larry. Using Harper's assist rate. No adjustments made on the assist rate. And it's a 22 good. Harper, 2 assists. He's pretty much the point guard, even though Mark Price typically is. Larry Nance gets on the board, 11-4. Portland action, defensive foul in the backcourt. 2 shots in pro game only. So let's find out who the foul is in the backcourt. 61. Anyone on the Cavs? No. So top foul drawer in Portland is going to draw that foul. I would guess it's Clyde. No, it's Steve Johnson. So Doherty's going to get the foul. Backcourt foul, Doherty. 2 shots for Steve, who's a not so good a foul shooter. 36 is good. 24 is good. Blazers clicking on all cylinders right now. First 2 for Steve Johnson. 13-4. Cavs come back. Passes over to John Hot Rod Williams. May he rest in peace. And he's going to pass it because he's got a secondary rating. Advances to the F2. It's himself. Now he's going to shoot it. 48. Well, he's a 46. Lucas makes him a 49. So count it for John Williams. There's where your defense comes into play. Lucas can rebound, but his defense is not his all-defensive team type defense that he had in the past. It's 13-6. Blazers get the ball back. G1, it's going to go to Terry. Terry's going to advance it. He's going to give it to Kiki. Kiki's going to fire it. And it's a 45. Fouled if field goal attempt. That is going to be good because even though Nance drops him from 51 to 49, it is still good. Kiki Vandeweghe for 2. And so give him that. We're going to give the foul to Larry Nance. And it's good. 1 free throw coming up for Vandeweghe. Porter credited with assist on the play. Free throw by Vandeweghe is a 44, and it is in. Blazers 16, Cavaliers 6. Consult Z reading on next fast action card. Skip next 2 cards. I'm not going to do that because I don't like to skip cards. This game has trouble getting the number of field goal attempts correct sometimes, so I'm going to get as many as I can. F2, John Williams with the ball. Advance. Pass it to the choice. Let's go into Big Bad Brad from John Williams. He's going up. 78, no good by Brad. 0 for 3 for Doherty. Steve Johnson 0 for 2. Nothing coming out of the center slot so far. Rebound. Steve Johnson. Fouled in the act of shooting. This card kind of confused me when I was playing the original NBPA basketball game. And I'm guessing we're just going to check who the foul's on first. Foul number 88. This is Portland. 88 on the Cavs. No. Top foul drawer is Johnson. Once again, it's going to be a foul on Doherty. Act of shooting, so we're going to go 2 shots for Steve. 31's good. 28's good. Steve Johnson unusually accurate from the line. Blazers 18-6 lead. Cavaliers took that long trip to Portland, and it's not looking good for them so far, but game's still young. Passing it over to the G2, we're going to go to Harp. He's already got a couple nice assists. He's going to advance it. Pass to the F1. It's Larry Nance. Larry's a great shooter. Let's go for it. 47, good. Larry Nance from Harp. (18-8). Pass it into Big Steve Johnson. Shot 73% from the floor as an Oregon State Beaver as a senior. Something like that. Maybe 74.6. I can't remember. And Steve, a great shooter. Let's go up. 21, but at the center has a block rating of 5. He's only got a 2. It is good. Steve Johnson dumps it in. He's now got 6 points. He's outscored his man 6-0, and Doherty already has 2 fouls. Blazers 20, Cavaliers 8. Traveling, and I'm just going to randomly give the traveling to John Williams, who never gets the ball. It's like doesn't say who it is. And the Blazers get the ball back really quick. Line violation, and I'll just randomly give it to Maurice Lucas. And go back to the Cavs. Gonna pass it to Price. Well, let's see if Price can bury a 3-point attempt. No. Rebound. High at G2. Harper versus Drexler. Looks like Clyde's got a 17, so Clyde's gonna haul that one in. Clyde comes down. The play's going to go pass it into Steve Johnson. He's pretty hot. He doesn't like to pass himself, so he's shooting the ball. 83, no good by Steve. Rebound. F1, that's going to be Larry Nance. And Larry's going to handle the ball. He is going to handle the ball. F1. Larry's a good shooter. Let's go up. Misfires. Larry's 2 for 4. Cavs hitting only 36%. Blazers 64%. Rebound. Hyatt G1. Porter's a pretty good rebounder. Let's find out. 13 to 7. Yep. Porter with the board. Getting it low on cards here for the first 6 minutes. Pass the ball to Kiki. Kiki's going to fire away. 37, and it's good. Kiki with 10 points, the first man to reach 10. Blazers 22 to 8. 6-minute mark. Passes to the G2. That's Harper. Do we have to shuffle it or not? Do we shuffle it? Probably not. Shuffle it at the end of the quarter. So now we're on the other side of the card. Harper has a choice. He can do whatever he wants here. Let's see. Did I do that right? If I turn them over like this, I guess I'm revealing them like that. But am I revealing them again if I do that? Let me think. I think you just flip the deck over. I think that's it. Pass to G1 Harper. What do I want to do with him? Do I want to... Let's advance the ball for Cleveland. They're struggling a little bit. Pass to the G1, which is Price. But if Terry Porter has a steal, 3 to 5, they steal the ball. And Terry has a steal rating of 5, so he's going to steal that ball from Price. First look at a steal in Statis Pro Basketball today. And let's call a timeout. I might make a substitution for Cleveland here. But Brad Doherty with 2 fouls. All right, Cavaliers ball. I'm going to pull Maurice Lucas and Steve Johnson out of the game and give them a breather. Both are playing very well, but I'm going to put in some great backups in Kevin Duckworth and Jerome Kersey, so that'll be great. Cleveland, by contrast, they traded away Mark West and Ty Corbin and Kevin Johnson all in one deal, and they were kind of short at center after losing West. So even though John Williams says forward only here, I'm pretty sure he played quite a bit of center. Chris Dudley's my only other true backup center. So I'm going to put John Williams in the middle, slide Larry Nance to the power forward. Phil Hubbard has come into the game for Cleveland. Hopefully give him a little offensive boost. Here we go. Cavs ball. And they're going to pass the ball into the center. Hot plate. No, he's not hot plate. This is Hot Rod Williams. The other one was a little overweight. John Williams of Washington. They kind of nicknamed him Hot Plate. And so John is going to advance it. Pass to the center. It is going to be John this time. He can shoot it if he wants to. Duckworth is a +3. Let's go up with that. 88. No good by... I'm going to make sure if I got that right. Okay. I'm not sure. Did I get 88 before at the start of the game? I can't remember. Miss by John Williams. I think I flipped those cards over properly. Rebounded by Hyatt F2. And it's going to be Kersey and Nance. You add 6 to the defensive F2, and that makes the difference. Kersey goes up to 29 on the board. Blazer ball. Defensive foul. Well, we'll find out who fouled on Cleveland. Good thing I got Doherty out of there. Foul 73. Anyone in the range? Nope, I've struck out on that. So it's going to be a foul drawer. FD2. Foul drawing the second most. Looks like Clyde and Kevin Duckworth are the same. And let's see. I'll flip a coin. Let's see if Craig Ela lands on his face or up. Then he'll... Nope, it didn't flip. Okay, here we go. He landed on his face up, so I'm going to give it Kevin Duckworth. If it was on his back, I would have given it to Clyde Drexler. That was my coin right there. And so it's Kevin Duckworth, foul John Hot Rod Williams. And how many team fouls is that? That is 4 team fouls. And what was it? Just a defensive foul, so it's a non-shooter. Blazers retain possession. They're going to pass it over to the F1, Kiki Vandeweghe. Why not fire for Kiki when he's that hot? 27, it's good. Give Kiki 12 points on the night. Back is not bothering him on this evening. Here comes Cleveland. Cavs give it to Phil Hubbard. Phil Mother Hubbard. And Hubbard is going to advance the ball to the center. So it's Hubbard to Williams. Williams is going to take the ball and go up. No good. Cavs shooting just 31% now. Rebound. Hi at G2. Clyde Drexler's a great rebounding guard. We'll see what the bench guards are like for Portland once I finish this period. G2 is Clyde. Clyde is 2 for 2. Let's see if he can make it. 3 for 3, Clyde Drexler. Blazers just tearing it up, 26-8. Ball goes to Phil. Phil's got a secondary rating, so let's move that advance. 24-second violation in pro, so I'll award that to Phil, just not able to pass the ball off. Blazer basketball. Pass to the G1. Terry Porter. Porter's going to advance that ball. Pass to the G1, but if it's S2 to 5, yes, steal by Price. Steal by Price. Cavs get the ball. Z rating for the Cavs. Visiting team G1 must rest now. We're not doing that. Cavs retain. Offensive charging foul. Well, that's going to be on a 17. Anyone got a 17 in their foul range? Yes, Phil Hubbard with the charge. So Phil Hubbard's come into the game and committed 2 turnovers. And let's see, 1 second here. Got to correct that. Not a team foul. They're stuck on 4. Blazer ball. G2 Clyde. Clyde is so hot, we're going to shoot it again. 84, no good. 3 for 4 now. Had to go for it. Rebound. Defensive center, that's John Hot Rod Williams. Hands the ball off to F1. That's Phil. Phil's going to advance it. Advance it to Choice. Let's go to Price. Price is going to fire. Fires and misses. Can't make a shot for Cleveland. I'm sorry, I didn't rig this for my favorite team, but it's happening. Rebound defensive center, that's the Duck. Loved old Kevin Duckworth. I've driven by his house. He's got 2 houses on his property, and one he had his mother living there for the longest time as well. But Kevin is no longer with us, so R.I.P. Here we go. Blazers. Consult Z. Boy, those Z ratings, they always get me. Resting. No, not resting. Sorry. Here goes pass to F1. Kiki. Kiki is going to shoot again. He hits again. 28-8. That's not a misprint. Kiki Vandeweghe, after missing his first shot, has hit 6 field goals in a row. He has 14 points. He's got way more than the Cavaliers. Ball goes to the G1. It's Price. Price is a good shooter. Let's go up. 43. Porter's a -3. Still 46 or 45. Price drills it. Cavaliers at least are in double digits now. Blazer ball F2. Jerome Kersey. Kersey's going to advance it. Pass it off to the G1. That's Terry. Terry's firing. And that's a 41. Good from Kersey. Terry Porter. Blazers playing very well. They won 53 games. And Mike Schuler was Coach of the Year for Portland. And that gives the team 30 whole points. Cavaliers don't know what to do. Running out of options here. Action's a defensive foul, so the Blazers will get called for something here. 33. There, oh, almost. Nope. It's not 33, so they'll go foul drawing 1. Who's the number 1 foul drawer in the lineup? Looks like Larry Nance. Foul Kersey. So Kersey with the foul. Blazers only have 2 team fouls. Not a lot the Cavs have done right so far, except Harper's got some good assists. That's why he's in the game. He's got the ball. He's going to advance it. Pass to G1. Use passer assist rating. So Price is going to go up. He's got it. Harper to Price. It's one of the few things that's working. Price has 6 of the 12 points for Cleveland. Blazer ball. Get the ball to Kersey. Game flows pretty well. Kersey's going to shoot it this time because he's a good scorer, average about 19 a game this year as Kiki was on the injured list. Blazers lead by 20. Blazers just doing everything right. 72% from the floor. Ball goes to the G2. It's Ron Harper. Harper is going to advance it again. Passes to his choice. Well, let's go to Larry. Larry's a pretty good shooter. Let's go. 41 good. Nance with 6. 32-14. Once again, it's a long game, folks, so see how this works. Defensive foul on the Cavaliers. Foul number 82. Anyone? Anyone? Yes. Hot Rod Williams with his second foul. 5th team foul. So that'll give, by association, Duckworth 2 free throws. 15 foul. 63. He's got it. $36. It's good. Can't stop the Blazers on this night. Here comes Cleveland. G2. Harp. Harp is going to advance the ball to the choice. Let's go. Well, he's being defended. Let's go to Phil Hubbard, because Kiki's not a great defender. 86, no good. Rebound. High on defense. Let's see. Defensive rebound will be Kevin Duckworth's 26. That's pretty solid. Blazers with the ball. Gonna pass the ball to the G1. That's Terry, who's he's 2 for 2 today. He's gonna advance the ball to the F1. That's Kiki. Kiki's firing away, of course. 45. This may be the same deck. I may have just used it again. I don't know. 45. It is good, and he is fouled by Hubbard. So Kiki Vandeweghe scores. $36-14. And yeah, that was an advanced play. Wait a minute, was passed to. So shot is good by Vandeweghe, foul Hubbard. Free throw for the Blazers is good. Kiki Vandeweghe was 17 points. Blazers 37, Cavaliers 14. Not a misprint. That seemed like a really familiar number. I almost wonder if I should flip this deck over. I'm just going to flip the deck over and start playing off the other side. I don't know. No big difference. Here we go. Anything to help the Cavs out here. Let's see what they got. I'm going to pass the ball to Harp. Harp's going to advance it. Advance to G2. It's him. He's going to fire away. Why not? No good. Cavs shooting 37%. Rebound defensive F2. That's Kersey. Very easy to read cards. Ball goes to Kersey. Kersey's going to advance. Advance G2, use the passer assist rating. Kersey's not a great passer, but let's see what he can do for Clyde. No good. Clyde's 3 for 5, rebounded by defensive center John Williams. Ball goes to Harp. Harp's 0 for 2. He's going to shoot it this time. Well, Clyde's a pretty good defender. Let's advance it. Pass to G1, S4 to 5 on defense, steals the ball at G1. Oh, pass to G1 and defense 4 to 5. That would be Porter from Price. Steal by Terry. For the second time. Defensive foul on the Cavs. 28. Nobody. FD2. Once again, this time I'll give Clyde Drexler the draw of the foul. Harper with his first. 16 fouls at least, 7. Clyde going to the line for 2. Blazers running up the score. 77 misses the first. 33 makes the second. Blazers 38, Cavs 14. See if they can finish strong. Ball goes to Price. Price is going to advance it to the F2. Nance. Steal 4 to 5. F2 steals the ball. Yes. Turnover Nance. Blazers hawking those players pretty closely. And a steal by Jerome. Blazers come down. Pass it over to Kiki Vandeweghe. Do you think he's going to turn down a shot? He is on fire. Shoots. Good. Blazers with 40 points. I think it was a good move to start Kiki in this game. Kiki with 19 on his own. Cavs only have 14 points. G2, Ron Harper. Advance it. Pass to G1, S1 to 5 on G1. Another steal, turnover Price. That is the only disadvantage to advancing the ball. Potential for steals. Third steal for Terry Porter in the period. Ball goes to the G1. That's Terry. Advance it to the F1. That's Kiki. Porter. Kiki. Fires. No good. First miss in quite a few minutes. Kiki will get a little break after this period ends. Rebound high on defense. Larry Nance snares it. Gets the ball to the fouled in the act of shooting. The good old foul in the act of shooting. So someone on the Cavs. 54 on the Blazers. Not there. Top foul drawer will be 16. No, yes. 16. Larry Nance fouled Jerome Kersey, his second. That was in the act of shooting. Pretty sure. Just make sure. Yep. So Larry's going to get 2 shots. And free throw 1 is good. Free throw 2 is good. Larry Nance gives the Cleveland Cavaliers 16 whole points in the period. And we're down to this. Pass to G2. Does that get a shot off? Do I get to shoot it? I don't even know. I think that runs the period out. I don't think you get a shot off there. So after one period, it's going to be the Portland Trail Blazers 40 and the Cleveland Cavaliers 16. They've got a lot of catching up to do. Well, we start the fourth quarter. The Blazers still have a pretty good lead. They kind of came into the super shooting of the first period, but the second and third quarters, they only scored 23 and 20 points. Cavaliers haven't done that much better, but they have shaved a few points off that initial 40-16 advantage by Portland. And we're going to go to the fourth. Leading scorer in the game is Larry Nance with 20. Kiki Vandeweghe with 27 points. And Vandeweghe's shooting has been remarkable, 12 for 18. We've also had about 11 points for Clyde Drexler, 10 for Terry Porter, and 14 for Steve Johnson, 17 Brad Daugherty, and 16 Mark Price for Cleveland. So this fourth quarter, we'll see if the Cavaliers have any fight in them, starting most of their starting lineup, the big guys, and we'll see if the Blazers can hold them off. We'll see if Kiki can get hot one more time and giving Clyde Drexler just a little bit of a breather. So let's see what goes on. Blazer ball goes to the G1. That's going to be Terry Porter. And Terry's going to advance the ball, try to take a little bit of time off, pass the ball to the center. Kevin Duckworth back into the game for Johnson. Goes up, scores! Porter to Duck. Duck puts Portland back up by 20 points. 85-65. Ball goes into Big Brad. Let's go up with Brad. He is a big scorer. He's going to hit. They don't have much time to waste. They got to score. Pass the ball over to Jerry Seasting. He's going to advance that ball to the F2. And that's Lucas. If the steal is 1-5, that is a steal. That's pretty easy. Steal rate of 3 for Larry Nance. Steals on the game, we have 7-5. Blazers still leading. They were leading by a much bigger margin in that first half. Cavaliers have 3 blocks, but 17 turnovers. Blazers have 11. And Cavs lead in fouls as well, 18-12. But they are shooting 50.8 from the field. Blazers shooting 51.5. So the shooting percentages are getting close. Ball goes for Elo. He's going to advance that ball. Pass to Choice. Let's go to Larry. Larry's a good percentage shooter. 45. Fouled if field goal attempt. And that's going to be good by Larry Nance. And let's see, did I advance that? I advanced that from pass to G2. I advanced it to Choice. So it's going to be an assist to Elo. My assist might be a little out of whack. I'm kind of giving an assist on almost every assisted bucket. I'm going to give that foul directly to Maurice Lucas because I don't think you've got to look up the foul necessarily on that particular card right there. I did not see anything in the instructions. It allows me to do much because it will just say foul number, and if the number's not there, FD. You don't want to use the FD of the guy who was on offense because you already scored. So I'm going to give that a basket. Larry Nance is going to get 1 free throw and cut the lead to 15. 66. Good, Larry Nance. And this game is not over. 70-85. I'm sorry, I missed a couple there. 85-70. Blazers with the ball. Pass the ball over to Terry Porter. He's going to advance it to the G2, Jerry Seasting. And we're going to use the assist column for Porter, 11-68. It's good, Porter assist. Seasting for 2. He's got 6. 87-70. Pass to the F1. That's Kiki Vandeweghe. Let's fire away for Kiki because he's been hot. No good. Rebound. Brad Daugherty. Here come the Cavs. 42-40 on the year under Lenny Wilkins, Hall of Fame player and coach. Pass to G2. He's going to advance that ball to G2. S5 on defense steals the ball. No. So Elo's going to fire away here. No good. Rebound. Offensive F1, Mike Sanders. Hands the ball off to Sanders. Sanders going to advance that ball to the center and use the assist rating of Sanders. So it's going to be Brad Daugherty, 11-42. No good. Defensive F1, Kiki Vandeweghe, who snuck in with 4 rebounds after not getting many in the first half. Fouled in the act of shooting Portland. Foul number 44. And there's none of that, so it's FD1. Big foul drawer is 19, Duckworth. So we're going to give that foul to Brad Daugherty, his 4th. Been playing Brad a little extra because they're, not, is that foul in the act of shooting? Yes, 2 shots. Duck. 77, not good. 34, good. Blazers lead 88-70. Ball goes into Larry. Larry's in a fire. Larry scores. Larry Nance with 25 points now. I've really just kind of had him take over because no one else seems to be doing very well on the Cavs. Here goes with F2. Lucas passes to the center. Duckworth's going to float this one up. No. Duckworth, who averaged about 15 on the year, as I recall. Not certain on that. Rebound, high on defense. 25. Larry Nance doing it all. 72 for the Cavs. Sorry, I'm a little slow with that. And Sanders going to advance that to the choice. Let's go into Doherty since he's the man. No good. Rebound, offensive foul. Interesting. Number 61 on an offensive foul. And yeah, the rules, you look for the nearest, whatever it is. There's 58. We're going to give it on Sanders. He's closest to 61. I don't see. Yeah. Mike Sanders picks up the offensive foul. Tough turnover for Cleveland. Pass it over to Jerry Seasting. He's going to advance the ball. This is the replay board, by the way, if you can't recognize it. Passes the ball to Kiki. Kiki just says, give me the ball. Let me shoot this rock. 52. +3 from Sanders helps. It's good. It is good. Kiki Vandeweghe, 90-72. Cavaliers with the ball. Going to get the ball. A lane violation. So I'll just randomly assign that one. Let's just say Craig Elo got it. Back to Portland. Pass to G2 Seasting. Can advance the ball to the G2. He's just going to fire away. Fouled by G2. If field goal attempt, it is good for Seasting. Fouled by the G2. Poor Craig Elo gets hit with that. 92-72. 72 misses the free throw. I don't think Seasting had a real little bad run with at the foul line when he came to Portland. Great from the field, though. Rebound, defensive F1 goes to Sanders. But now this is getting a little steep. 92-72 Portland. Defensive foul. We'll see who it's on. 73. There it is. Maurice Lucas, his second. They pass the ball into Doherty. Doherty's just going to turn and fire because they need a basket quick. No good. Missed his last 3 shots. Rebound high at G2. Well, looks like Elo's easily going to grab that. Keeps it alive for Cleveland. Gets it to the F2 Nance. Let's shoot it. Nope. Not even the +3. That makes it 55. Missed by Nance. Not working the ball, just firing away. Rebound high at F1. Adds 7 to defense F1. Kiki's terrible. 18, but still better. Just good enough for Sanders. And Kiki's going to grab that board. Here comes Portland. G1. Terry Porter advances the ball to the center. The Ducks going to double pump, shoot, score. Porter assist to Duckworth. Blazers trying to run away and hide once again. Goes to the F1. Sanders, he's going to advance the ball to the F2. Larry's going to shoot the ball. 46, it's good. Larry Nance. He's doing all the dirty work. 27 points. 94-74. Here comes the G2. Seasting. Pass to Choice. Well, let's give it to Lucas. He hasn't gotten a basket all game. Misfire by Lucas. He's 0 for 2. Rebound. Defensive G1. Mark Price. Ball goes to defensive foul. Fouls me on Portland, 12. Don't see it, so foul drawing, third highest, 18, 16, and 10. So it's going to be on Porter. And that was just a defensive foul. Non-shooter, third team foul. Pass to G2 Elo. He's going to advance the ball to the center. Doherty's going to go in. I don't have a block rating of 5. Duckworth can't block. So it's a two-pointer. Brad Doherty scores 94-76. Ball goes to the center. It's Duckworth. Let's advance the ball. It's pass to choice. Let's go Kiki. Fires, misses. Anyway, he's been a little silent. He has 29 points, though. He had that huge first quarter rebound. Defense, Larry Nance, he's got 8 rebounds. He's doing it all. Pass to the G1. Price is going to try to advance it to the F2. Larry's going to go up again. And it's good. Larry Nance having a game. Very underrated player. 94-78. Where did I send that from? Was that from Price? Yeah, that's from Price. Let me give him an assist on that. That's 21 assists for Cleveland. That sounds pretty accurate. Here comes Portland. G2 Seasting. Working the ball around the court. Advance. Jump ball. To the home team. Consult the Z card. Visiting team must rest. No, they don't. I don't play that way. Pass to F2. It's going to be Luke. Advances it to the center. Duckworth. Fires away. Good. Kevin Duckworth. Nicely done for Portland. 96-78. They needed that just for some insurance. Pass to choice. Let's just go to Pricey. Let's have Price fire one up. Good. Mark Price. Hits it. 96-80. Pass to G2. I don't even think I have to flip these cards. Pass to G2. Going to be... and then I got to advance it. Pass to F2. Lucas. Use passer assist rating, which is 11-51 for Luke. It's good. Maurice Lucas from Jerry Seasting. 98-80. Midway through the final period, the Blazers may have this thing wrapped up as they had a tremendous first quarter, which kind of set the tone for the entire game. From Portland, rookie Ronnie Murphy comes into the game. He's only 11-32 on his field goals, so I know that's not too good. As a matter of fact, the instructions tell you what the percentages are because you got the missing 0, 9s, and zeros. Let's see. 11-32. That looks like 28% from the field approximately. So that's not all that great, but let's have some fun. He plays a -2 defense. So does Clyde. Kersey plays -3. Came in for Kiki Vandeweghe, who leaves the game with 29 points. I pretty much think this one's wrapped up. I'm going full bore with the Cavaliers. We'll see what happens, but it's 98-80. Both teams have scored 15 in this quarter, so the shooting's a little better. Let's see what happens with the Cavs. F1. John Williams, he's going to pass that ball into Doherty. Doherty's going to go up, and 23. Duckworth, if he had a 2-5 on block, he doesn't. It is good. 98-82. Cavs keeping in, trying to stay in it. Ronnie Murphy, advance that ball. Pass to Choice. Use the pass rating of 11-43 for the shot. Let's try to pass it to Lucas. 41. It's good because it's not subject to any defensive plays or anything. Lucas now has 4 points. He's in there because he's just one of my favorites of all time. Assist Ronnie Murphy gets into the stat book. And that is 100 points. That activates your McDonald's Chicken McNuggets coupon. Go to your participating McNuggets. Use it on the app and get a free McNugget with purchase of a drink. Okay, here we go. G1. Price, he's going to fire. 84, no good. Teams are shooting 51% for the Cavs, 53% for Portland. Rebound, defensive center, Kevin Duckworth. The Duck has 11 points and 4 rebounds. I'm going to keep him in the game, and he's healthier than Steve Johnson. Goes to Clyde Drexler, who's going to just pass the ball into Duckworth. Duckworth goes in and scores. Drexler to the Duck. And that should do it. It's 102-82. Ball goes to Larry. Larry's going to fire. Nope. How many shots have I taken for Larry today? Probably too many. 21 shots. Rebound. Defensive F2. And that's going to be Luke. Lucas with 8 rebounds. I want him to get 10. Here we go. Blazers. Lucas advances to the G2 Clyde. If the Steeler has a 4-5, Ron Harper does. Turnover Clyde. That's turnover number 12 for Portland. Cavs have 19. Steal by Harp. Harper with the ball. Going to advance it over to Price. Price is going to fire it. No good. Rebound. High at G1. What's Murphy? 12. Wow. 12 certainly beats out the 7 of Mark Price. And he even got an extra point, so it doesn't matter. Murphy, he can do some things. He just can't shoot, probably. Let's see. Pass to F1. Jerome going to move the ball. Move the ball. Pass to center. S2 to 5 steals it. Oh, turnover. Duckworth. Too much ball handling by the center. Steal by Brad Doherty. Here comes John Williams will advance that ball to Brad Doherty's going in. 12. Good. Foul. Duckworth. 2 points for Doherty. 102-84. Duckworth, his 3rd foul. Free throw. 12. Good. Doherty with 26 on the game, but he's going to play close to 40 minutes plus tonight. Here comes the F2. Luke. Lucas advances, keeps it. He's going to fire away. What the heck? No good. Average 20 a game for the 77 Blazers. Rebound. Brad Doherty. Let's see what he's got on the boards, too. He's got 7 rebounds. Doesn't seem like a lot for a guy who's played a ton, and he gets a 3-second violation. Brad Doherty turns it over. That was 102-85. Sorry. Consults the Z. No, we're not skipping 5 cards. F2, Luke. Advance, F2, Luke. Let's advance again. Advanced F2. If S3 to 5 for Nance, yes it is. Turnover, Luke. Held the ball too long. He was just pretty much hampered right there by not being able to get rid of the ball. Here comes Cleveland. Pass it into Doherty's going up. Nope, can't make it. He made a few in a row. Thought he was going to keep that going. Rebound. Defensive F2, Lucas. Rebound number 9. He's looking for 10 boards. Pass the ball to the center. Rotate it to the guard. Clyde the Glide fires 37. Good. Clyde Drexler, even with the -4 of Harper. Good shot for Clyde the Glide. Hasn't shot that well. He's only got 13 points. 104-85. Down about 3 minutes left. Harp, he'll go up. Nope. He averaged 15 a game. He's only got 2. So I was trying to get a couple shots for him. Rebound, Hyatt, F1. Kersey, 23. John Williams, 24. But add 8 to the defense at F1. Kersey still grabs that rebound. It's a lot. This is kind of like a 2 power forward teams. Kersey rebounds like a power forward, and Williams and Nance, they're huge. So they were always a great rebounding tandem. Clyde advances the ball. Defensive foul. Defensive foul is number 77. Nope. Foul drawing 2. Oh, Clyde and Duckworth. I'm going to give it Clyde. Harper's going to get the foul on that. Go for the superstar. Was that a shooting foul or not? Defensive foul. How many team fouls? Just 3. I put that on Harper. Yep, just 3 team fouls. Offense, charging foul. 33. Whatever number is closest to 33. Oh, there's 32 right there. So Duckworth's going to get charged with an offensive foul, not a team foul. And it's 104-85. Here comes Cleveland. A little sloppy at the last minute or so. Ball goes to Doherty. He's going to shoot. 53. I can only get him to 51 with Duckworth, so miss. Rebound. F1. Kersey with the rebound. Jerome has 6 points. 5 rebounds off the bench. Had to share time with Kiki. Gets the ball. I'll fire. No good. See if I can get his shooting back. He hasn't shot very well. Rebound. Hyatt G1 and G2. Clyde the Glide has a 17 as I recall. And Clyde has kept a few balls in play with his 9th rebound. 13 points, 9 rebounds. Consult the Z. Skip next 3. Nope. Pass to the center. Duckworth. Let's advance that over to Ronnie Murphy. No, we're not going to shoot with Murphy. Advance to F2. Lucas. 38. And fouled by the defensive center if field goal attempt. Good. Murphy gets the assist. Lucas gets the hoop. Doherty gets foul number 5. He might not last the whole game. That's 4 team fouls. And Lucas goes to the line with 6 points, going for number 7. He's got it. 7 points, 9 rebounds. The aging veteran Maurice Lucas puts that lead up to 22 points. Ball goes to Price. Let's move this ball. Now it's going to stay with Price, so we might as well shoot it. Good, Price. 107-87. Pass to Murphy. Murphy's going to advance it. Pass to Choice. Let's give it to Duck. Shoot it. Good, Duckworth. Had a great quarter. He's now got 15 points and 5 rebounds. 109-87. Ball goes to John Williams. And he's going to advance that to the F2. It says use. I don't know what the heck that would even mean. F2's Nance. Let's just shoot that ball. 65. That not going to go in. Nance's shooting arm's getting tired. Rebound. Offensive goaltending. So either way, doesn't go in anyway. So consult Z. Home team center must rest. No. Pass to F1. Jerome advances to the F2. Defensive F2. 2 to 5 on steals. Yes. Another turnover. Larry Nance has been picking Maurice Lucas's pocket. He's got 3 steals in the quarter. Cavs winding down here. Ron Harper's going to fire. They need a quick hoop. Nope. Harper with a disappointing offensive game. I should have just kept Elo in there. Rebound. Brad Doherty. He's got 8 boards and 26 points, 5 fouls. Pass to center. Let's go up. Let's go up. Good, Brad Doherty. 28 points. Within 1 point of the scoring lead. 29 Kiki, 29 29 for Nance. And so there we go. Blazer basketball, time running out. Another Z reading. I'm sure glad I'm skipping these because I'm not going to do that. Pass to F1. Kersey fires. Miss. Should have just run out the clock, but this will do it anyway. Whoa, we just had an earthquake here at the arena. Rebound goes to the offensive. Jerome Kersey pads his stats. 6 points, 6 rebounds on the night. Final score is Portland 109, Cleveland Cavaliers 89, 20-point win. Final quarter, 26 points to 24 points in favor of Portland. Portland finishes the game shooting 53.5 from the field. Cavaliers stumbled down the stretch at 48.8. Blazers out-rebound the Cavs 45-29. Maurice Lucas and Kevin Duckworth with 26 on the boards each. That makes things tough. Lucas finished with 9 rebounds. Duckworth grabbed his share. And, of course, Clyde Drexler, another good rebounder, especially from the guard position. As I just noted, Larry Nance, 13 of 22 for 29 points. 7 boards, 4 steals. Brad Doherty, 28 points, 12 of 27, though he had to work for those. 4 of 5 from the line. Mark Price, 10 of 16. Gave him 5 assists on the game. Harper had 6 points, but was just 1 of 7. Blazers look a little different. 13 of 21 for Kiki. Roaring hot start. And he finished with 29 points and 5 boards. Lucas, 7 points, 9 rebounds in 30 minutes. But he had 6 assists. Steve Johnson, 4 of 11, but 6 of 8 from the line for 14 points. Terry Porter, 5 for 5 from the floor, 10 points. Didn't make any errors there. Did have 3 turnovers. We had 4 steals, 3 rebounds. Clyde Drexler, 6 of 15, but 9 rebounds with his 13 points and 4 assists. Duckworth, great fourth quarter, 6 of 9 from the field, 3 of 4 from the line, 15 points. Jerry Seasting, 8 points off the bench. So the Blazers had this from quarter 1. My first game of Statis Pro Basketball over the last 40 years. It's kind of tricky. I have played the NBPA basketball game, which is a earliest version of Statis Pro, but this game actually plays a lot better than that one. That one was in its infancy. There's some rebounding issues, the per minute rebounds. The game just does not flow the same as this one. I really do and did have a good time with this one. I could plow through the quarters pretty quickly, and I like the fact that they have big rosters with 13 men per team. I played 12 guys on Portland in this one, including Ronnie Murphy, and it was just all Portland in this game. They did win 53 games, and they were the home team, so I guess in those respects, they were the better team anyway. So anyway, that's all I've got. Statis Pro Basketball, 89 edition, 87-88 season. Blazers win by 20. Have a good day, everyone.